So like in his view on his, he's got the entire floor.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks. Oops. Later.
I've been kicked out of places before.
The next few episodes of Drifta Lifta that we're going to air with you were filmed in February down in Encinitas, California with Mike and Chris from Barbell Shrugged. And as all of you know, or most of you know at this point, Chris Moore passed away tragically in Amsterdam on June 6th of this year to sudden heart failure. There's no good way about this. It's a really sad thing, and it's a real blow to the strength community and to guys who are passionate about and love this industry. Chris is one of those guys, and I've been lucky enough to have known Chris for a couple years, and so we really want to try to put the best thing out we can to showcase Chris and showcase his thoughts and everything that he was trying to bring to our community. He's a little bit different of a guy, way less push, sets, and reps, and way more thought, and I'm glad that I've got to know someone else like that as well. While deeply saddened by this news of Chris's passing, my heart goes out to his family, his 2 children. I'm really glad to have known Chris as a friend. His book Change has meant a lot to me when I was going through a pretty rough patch in my life with losing my father, and that's not easy for any of us. So I hope you guys really like this episode, and if you can, please, send some love out to the Barbell Shrug guys, and anything you can do.
What time is it, Matt?
5:54. We are headed down to San Diego. We're gonna go see the Barbell Shrug guys. Pretty stoked on it. See what Chris Moore and Bledsoe really had to say about some of the changes they're doing with Barbell Shrug. It seems that they've kind of taken a step back from the podcast, it seems, and doing some more writing and doing some more traveling and filming. So. Gas station coffee. Finally down here in San Diego, got a chance to come hang out with Chris Moore and talk a little shop, see what Barbell Shrugged has now evolved into. If you're not familiar with Barbell Shrugged, just Google it and you'll figure out the rest of it. So Chris, what is going on?
Welcome to home, Matt. This is my little man cave. This is meditation morning zone / brainstorm zone / study center / business conference area /
Gym.
Training gym zone
/ laundry.
/ laundry.
This is going to be a little different. This is going to be a little bit more restorative. We're going to talk a little bit of business and talk a little bit of kind of the mental aspect of what strength and being stronger mentally can bring to you. But first comes first, I've been in a car all morning. We're going to do a little warm up on the Pit Shark and kind of get things going and start chatting.
Let's get supple.
I've seen guys do banded walks and stuff like that, and you said that it's been pretty good benefit for you getting things kind of moving.
Oh, yes.
So I guess I'd like to know a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I picked it up, it's Chris Duffin, right? Chris Duffin does it, and then Louis taught it to me years ago on his belt squat. So this is a belt squat machine. So you put a barbell on yourself, squat and pressing and pulling, or you can hang something from yourself. So I think it's a very fundamental way you can load. Any low pulley is really great you can do this on. So the marching's cool. I can't really drag a sled around my neighborhood. I'm already weird enough. My neighbors already think I'm that strange tattooed guy who does some weird shit in his garage, and all that is very true.
Some weird shit.
Yeah, so I need something to do that is when I can't quite squat, or I'm not really up for sled dragging, I don't have much time, what can I do to get a stimulus, activate my legs, do some work? And this marching drill is so deceptively simple. You can do this light, you can do it heavy, for 1 minute, for 30 seconds, for a whole duration of a song till you start begging for mercy. I think Chris does that. You, with a lot of intention, step from foot to foot, and you drive through, and you just kind of mindfully press all the way through and let the load come down through that leg, and step off. So you contract and push the foot, you strength train the foot, you activate your shank. Look, his legs are working, and pretty quickly you feel your glute working too, right? Like you've been on this for like 30 seconds. It's not a lot. We got a lot of band on there, but it's nothing extreme.
No.
But very simple. He's just walking back and forth.
And you can lean.
You can lean back. I also will like I'm chopping in place when I'm playing football. I will spread my feet out in a sumo stance. So sink your hips and spread out, and then just with bent legs march like this. So push. You got like kind of sumo stomp. Super easy to recover from. You could do that marching 3 times a day, every day, 7 days a week, and be really fucking strong because of it.
Check out the Pit Shark. If you've got room, your gym needs one of these. I think Sorenex makes them. Check that out.
They're fucking great.
Many of us always fantasize and dream about quitting the day job and quitting the grind and quitting that 9 to 5 that's not helping you pursue your passion. Chris and the rest of the Barbell Shrugged team, they did that. They made the jump and they went after their passion, trying to fulfill something else in their life besides chase a paycheck.
I always liked strength and I always wanted to help and teach. And if I could help somebody get a little stronger with something I discovered, then that was like this most perfect, elegant thing. Like I hated that corporate gig for a while. What did I do? I found ways of sneaking off so I could I feel like I have to do this other thing. If I don't do it, I'm just sad. And yeah, I'm tired and I don't want to be up to 3 a.m. writing and editing something. But if I don't do this, I'll die. I felt like in my head, like I'll feel so sick.
Well,
I'll have
you just
to
end up in that loop that you see so many people do that, man, there's a stupid meme I'd seen recently and this guy's laying in bed and he's like, I absolutely hate all this. I guess I'll wake up and do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's a weird trap people get caught into because I think maybe you have the expectation that there's certain things you have to do because that's what you've been told.
Sure.
And then the only fear is like you think maybe could I do something different? No, not me, because I can't, because I'm not like that guy. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the strength. And then the liberating thing is you realize, oh shit, you know what I think? Everybody has that thought. Everybody's way more alike than you think. But as a thing in your mind, it's like, well, you quitting your job to do what you want is no different. Seems so scary now. Paralyzingly scary. You're very fat. How could I ever get where I want to get? You're very weak. How could I ever get to there? Well, that's the way it always feels for everybody until you strike through the mask and find out what you really want.
And and one of the things that's come across with everyone we talk to, I mean, you still have to, step one, just move. Make a step in the direction that you want to go and keep stepping.
Action, daily action, yeah. Because my dream would be the fruit of Barbell Shrugged. Somebody listens to that show today who's like I was, 18 and could be stronger, who wonders what their life could be. They see some guys who have done something cool and they go, I could do this shit.
Right. So as you can see behind Chris is a bunch of books, and as someone who needs to read more, as I do, I'm gonna take a little bit of advice.
This book has been read a little bit. This is Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. A little bit thick. There's 2 ways you could view the world. One is to go out and get shit done for yourself, learn all there is to know, set down rules about how the world works and try to systemize and classically understand the world, which is philosophically not wise because the world's infinite and limitless and wide open and it's whatever you can think. So this is a book on the importance of quality and why aspiring to craft and doing good shit and being a craftsman and really doing things with the right intention and discovering the magic and letting things unfold. If you understand both mindsets, you can achieve something really special in life. Two ways to lift the barbell. One is to get it done and be strong and have people see you as being strong. The other way is to lift the fucking barbell the way it should be lifted. And if you do that, that's a condition of strength. And if you do that, guess what? You're strong enough. Everybody sees what you want them to see. Right. Not if you fucking shortchange the thing that matters. You gotta learn your lessons when you can. One is put the effort and focus where it matters and quit fucking around with this shit that's not important.
Outside of training, you also need a time to reflect. This reflection gives you time to think about what you've done, what you've learned, what you've experienced, and figure out how to process that and move forward. Mental growth is a big part of training and big part of life. Chris and Mike have really started focusing on this and how it's going to affect them going forward.
Totally unexpected part of this trip. Way different day, you know?
A mind that is still and calm reflects pure intent, pure creative effort. If you've ever felt like you could not say what you want to say or struggled to write or felt that you weren't confident, it wasn't that you didn't have the skill and you weren't good enough, it's that you're letting a thing block the view. You let something splash in your pond. You let your flame get distracted. You're not.
That would
eating your
work so
pot.
good for me if I wasn't so always furious at stupid people.
If you got to where every morning you sat in complete silence and sharpened your mind, like flexed it like you flex your glutes on the pitch shark, if you flexed your mind single-pointedly every morning for 30 minutes, and you did that in silence before you did anything else, and you had an attitude of thanks that you're alive and you got to do this and you got to be up early and this is dope. You say, I woke up today, guess what? I'm training today. Why? I get to compete in an awesome sport. And that's my job. God damn it, this is awesome, and I'm lucky, and this is great, and I'm alive, and I'm grateful.
Chris's passing was a shock to everyone. My heart goes out to his wife and his 2 kids and everyone in the Barbell Shrugged family, as well as anyone who was close to Chris and this was really affected. I really look up to a guy who was able to quit a job he did not love in a corporate world, leave Memphis, move to California, and build a better life for him and his family. Man, I can't express enough how that speaks to me. That feeling of being able to take off and build something so that you can live the life that you want to live. Look, it's all there and it's all ready for us. We're going to share as much of the information and as much of the footage that we got with Chris as we can over the next handful of weeks. We're just really trying to treat it the best way we can to give Chris as much respect as he deserves. Again, my heart goes out to the Barbell Shrugged family. Thank you guys for having us down in California. Mike and Chris, you were very, very welcoming. And I don't know, there's no real good way to end this or do anything like that. So